Hi guys, it's me again. I'm doing the review of redoing the review of Lucy, which is directed by Luc Besson and stars Scarlett Johansson. I put a review yesterday right after I watched it, and what happened was I woke up this morning. I was going to do my errands and stuff, and then I realized, hey, there's a lot of plot holes in this movie, and then I gave it such a high score, and I couldn't justify it because there's so many plot holes that I keep playing in my head. So I have to redo the review, and after giving it a second thought, here's my second review of Lucy, which is directed by Luc Besson. The movie is basically about Scarlett Johansson's character named Lucy, and then she got involved in the drug ring, forced into a drug ring where they put the drugs inside you, and then somehow or other, which is also the second big plot holes, somehow or other she got captured, and then they kick her stomach, and then she's the drug donkey, so the drugs in her stomach just blew up, and the drugs got into her system and then changed her into a sort of superhero, yeah. And the movie also starred Morgan Freeman, and yeah, the rest are not so sure except for one Korean guy actor who's supposed to be somebody big in Korea. And okay, that's basically the short story plot. Actually, the movie has a second plot, which is about science, about evolutions, about it's basically a science lecture done by Luc Besson. I think he got transfixed into this theme about cell and evolution, so he did a movie on that. But the first layer is basically a simple plot of the drug mule transforming herself into becoming a superhero because she was exposed to this drug. Now that's basically it. In my first review, I was loving the visual. I was loving Scarlett Johansson. I love Luc Besson from his earlier movies like Leon the Professional, Taxi, oh my god, Joan of Arc, Fifth Element. He did a lot of great movies. So I based my first review on that, and I just came out of the theater. I was like blown away by the visuals and blown away by the science concept of the plot and whatnot. But earlier today, when I was driving to go to do my errands, I realized there's a lot of big holes, plot points, which doesn't make any sense, and it bothered me a lot because I gave the first review of the movie a high score, so I have to do a second review, an honest review of the plot of the movie. Now, the first big plot hole, the movie never explained why she got captured, why her friend got killed. Her friend who forced her into this drug business by handcuffing her hand, Scarlett Johansson's hand, to a bag. So she was supposed to transfer this bag to this guy, Korean bad guy. Now, the moment when they tried to do that process, and then suddenly the guy who did that, named Richard, suddenly got killed, and then she got like hassled to this guy punya lair in this hotel. Now my question is, why the movie never explained why the guy got shot. Excuse me. Alhamdulillah. You know, it's like, why did the guy got caught? Why did the guy get handcuffed? So that part was never explained. And why was he shot? Richard shot. It was never explained. And then that's the first big plot hole that really bothered me when I woke up, because the movie never explained that. Second big plot hole. Now, after she was, that's it. After that scene, she transferred the bag to this guy's room, and then they open it, now handcuffing her, and then suddenly through this elaborate scene revealed that the box the suitcase that she was handcuffed to contained drugs. So suddenly the bad guy offered her, you take the drugs and you become our mule. They force her to, they open up her stomach, put the drugs in, she became like a drug mule. Okay. Now the second, after that, all of them they were people who were chosen to go to become this drug mule. They were supposed to go to this destination all over the world, all over Europe. Yet suddenly, she woke up in being in a bad guy in inverted commas, holding cell, bilik tawanan. No, and then she got exposed to the drug because the guy kicked her, and then the drug inside her tummy exploded, and then the drug transformed her into superhero and stuff, and she escaped the room. Okay, the big plot hole was, who are those people? Why did she woke up in that holding cell? She was supposed to go and transfer the drug. Why was her inside that room? Who captured her? So that was never explained in the movie, and that's weird. I think that bothered me when I woke up. I was driving, said, yeah. The movie never explained that she was captured in the room. Who captured her? And if anybody captured her, wouldn't the people like the mafia or the bad guys in the first place, they were monitoring all the mules, right? In the movie, you find out all the mules, they were being monitored from afar by these Korean bad guys. So if something happened to her and she's one of the mule, wasn't the people who are following her to look after her, wouldn't they be alerted to this? So that's the second big plot hole. And then after that scene, she went out, right? She became a superhero. She went to the hospital, get herself fixed, and then she went back to the hotel where she was the first meet this big bad guy. And then she has a weird part. She confronted the bad guy, and she asked where all the other drugs are going, right? Because she wants to track them and get the drugs. Now, if you are confronting the bad guy, ask the guy, because he's the drug dealer, ask him where the factory they're manufacturing the drug, and just go and get the drugs. So it doesn't make any sense in that instance. One, A, that's why I said that 3, there's a third big part. The A part, the first weird part was, why would she need to trace the drug? Get the drugs, more drugs from the drug dealer. B, now this is what I call lazy plot points. She, instead of like, this is a bad guy, right? And she almost killed a lot of people to go to that point. She let this guy go, which is to me like, why? Why would you let this guy go? I mean, I'm thinking like, okay, she let this guy go. You know what happened? In the end of the movie, the same guy that she let go of, she let free, came back and hunt her and killed a lot more people, innocent people in the process. So I'm thinking like, the movie is using this plot point to just like, oh, okay, we can reuse the villain to further the plot later on, where she re-confronted the bad guy and the bad mafia guy again. And then, yeah, in that instance, it seems the movie is a bit lazy. And the movie is like, you have plot holes conveniently, and you don't kill the bad guy so that the bad guy can come back later and kill you. No. And then hunting the drugs all over the world doesn't make any sense either, because you have the drug dealer, the guy who manufactured the drugs. Get the drugs from him. So, in case you're asking me why she is hunting down the drugs, even I don't know it in the first place, but it seems that if she doesn't consume the drug, she becomes like a sort of her skin fall off and she just disappeared, I think, which I really don't get it. I really don't get these plot points of hunting down the drugs so she can consume it and become more superhero and stuff like that. I don't even. Yeah, when I came back late this morning and I was driving, I was thinking like, hey, yeah, what, why? So I have to redo the review again. So my review after watching all these black plot holes, and then the first layer. I mean, yesterday I think I was too consumed by the science story about evolution, about cell, and about what science part. This morning I was more thinking about, okay, what if I'm telling this story to a friend of mine who have not watched it? How would I describe the story? And I realized that I can't, because there's a lot of plot holes and there's scenes that doesn't work. So there's 3 major plot holes, I think I just explained to you, and it doesn't work. So I have to give this movie another score. I would, instead of a higher score like yesterday, I'm giving this movie a 6 out of 10, because even though I love Luc Besson, their plot holes is too basic to, you know, for a super filmmaker to make this simple plot holes really cannot be acceptable lah. So that's my score for Lucy again. Second review, I give Lucy a 6 out of 10. Thank you for watching, guys.